woodland photography in or during rain, after rain. Rain is perfect. It's one of the best times to come out and shoot your local woodlands. Good morning, everyone. Well, for me it's morning. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, got up this morning, kind of pre-planned. Looked at the weather forecast, knew it was going to rain, but got up this morning, gloomy outside. I came out to my local woodlands here, and I was blessed with not only rain, but this atmospheric low cloud rolling through. There's no better time, like I said, to come out and shoot woodland. If you don't get a lot of fog, rain's nearly as good or just as good, because the foliage comes to life. Everything's popping, it's green. The trunks, the branches, like I said, the foliage is all glistening. You get a different kind of perspective from the woodland, maybe during the drier periods, or a morning where there is no rain. You just get a different feel. It's like the bush comes to life. I'm just exploring here, trying to find some nice compositions, some trees, something I haven't shot before, walking along the paths here, taking it all in. So as I said, walking along the paths here, I've come off the path, and I've made a rookie error already this morning, people. And yeah, I'm a little bit gutted. I left my muck around boots, my bog boots, back at home. So for me to venture off into that bracken, which is my plan, I've only got sneakers on, could be off the cards, so I might have to stick to the tracks today. Thought about going home, but it's 20 minutes there, 20 minutes back. It's nearly an hour wasted. Never mind, lesson learned. Yeah, this tree here, I just stood out. It's just off the track, so I'm going to set up and take my time this morning. I think this low cloud is going to hang around for a while. With the rain, there is an issue, of course, shooting with the rain. I've always got to keep wiping my lens, keep remembering to bring a lens cloth, and every photo I've got to keep wiping it. And also, of course, the vlogging lens as well, and try not to get too wet. But yeah, that's my little moan for this morning. Other than that, absolutely beautiful, stunning. And just quick mention too, I think my last vlog, I was spring's here. I think it's reverted back to winter. Typical Victoria, 26 one day, and I think it's 6 degrees this morning the next. So yeah, so I'm going to capture this tree here. It's going to be my first image. I just like all the green bouncing off as I've got the light coming through, the fog and the rain, and it's hitting all this new bracken. I've mentioned it last few videos, all the bracken was dead. You can see how green and vibrant it is now, coming into spring and then summer, still coming alive. And all my foregrounds now beautiful, lush and green. And I got this tree, it's got all this moss on, well, virtually on one side of the trunk. Yeah, stunning. So I'm going to grab this image and we'll talk about more shooting in the rain. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about, coming out in the rain. Perfect example here. Just this sea of brackens, just bright green. I've got this dead tree here, fallen over at some stage, and its trunk's just glistening. It's sopping wet, and I'm looking across this plain here, and luckily I've got that heavy fog just to kill off the background drops off. Sometimes you can use a circular polarizer if you want to cut that glare off, but I think in conditions like this, there's no need to use one. I'd use one particularly in shooting waterfalls with rocks in the foreground, boulders, and water, but I really like the contrast here of not using a circular polarizer and just making everything pop. Really simple image. Yeah, I'm using my 20 to 200 mil. I'm obviously at 20 mil here, trying to go as wide as I can. I was thinking about putting my wide angle on 14 to 30, but I think 20 mils, yeah, it's fine. Also, a little bit, wind comes and goes in here. Right now it's picked up quite a bit, so I'm having to wait in between sort of spells there. I don't want my bracket in the foreground to be blurry, so, and again, constantly remember, there's nothing worse than getting home into Lightroom, thinking you've got this perfect image and there's big blobs of water droplets on your lens. You really can't do much with that. A couple of parrots up there. You really can't do much with that once, when you get home to Lightroom. So always, before you take your image photo, give it the old how you going. I've got a 2-second timer on, and I'll just wait for this wind to drop, take this image, and yeah, take it all in. What a morning. Hasn't stopped raining. The fog or the cloud's still thick. It's just a light drizzle, but when you get that wind come through, shakes all the heavy raindrops off the leaves and branches and falls all over your camera gear. Yeah, but never mind. The thing I love about this ADHD, see that? Jumping from one thing to another. One thing I love about this location on my local woodland is over this side I've got that real dense, thick bracken and gum tree forest, and across the road, and it's breaks up and open into farmland, so I get more open shots and more trees I can single out and play around with a bit more. Whereas back over this side, you really need that heavy fog to help with all the chaos in there. But this tree behind me I've actually shot before, and I was shot at a lot closer than what I am now. And as I was walking across the road, through the path track, sorry, I'm back a lot further, and I thought, yeah, this could work even better than what I originally shot. It's this big old gum tree back here, and he's got a broken off branch. And of course, leading you down to that fog. There is a few trees off to the left. I'm not sure it works. It would be a lot better if they weren't there. Then you'd see all that broken, that branch in the field there. But again, the openness of the field, the glistening of the rain within the tussock paddock here could make for a good image. But yeah, just utilizing your environment and the conditions and understanding them will eventually, you'll get better at your craft. And that's why I always come out no matter what, even though I don't vlog them. I'll be honest, I don't always vlog. I came out yesterday, the day before I didn't vlog, just came out, took photos. Yesterday I was here, it wasn't like this, it was rainy, overcast, but yeah, I just didn't vlog, so I thought I'd come out this morning, give it another crack, and greeted with these conditions. So I'm going to push on, maybe get one more image, play around. Like I said, it opens up down here, so I want to get a tree that I saw yesterday in these conditions. Here's this image, I hope it's alright. And move down there. So that's what I was talking about. Opens up. into this bracken and then farmland beyond, which you can't see because of the fog and the rain. But yeah, like I said, I saw this tree yesterday coming out here, and I thought these conditions would make it an amazing image. Well, a good image, I don't know about amazing. I've got this fallen, it's so big it looks like a tree. It's actually a branch off one of these massive gum trees down the front here. And I'm telling you, if this fell on you, you'd be dead. It's that big and heavy. Looking down, it's glistening with all that water on it, drenched again. And then down the valley into that gum tree in the back there. The issue I think I'm having here is the fog is probably too thick. I really kind of wanted the branch in the foreground and the tree sort of the emphasis of the image, but there's too much atmosphere I think between the lens and the tree I want to shoot, obviously because of the fog. But yeah, I'm going to take this image, and probably going to be my last. I'm gonna, believe it or not, I turn the vlogging camera off and I keep shooting, keep exploring. But sometimes you don't enjoy yourself too much when you want to look for a composition and vlog. So I normally do my vlogging, have some fun with it, shut it off, and I'm gonna walk around and take some more images. But anyway, yeah, like I said, pretty self-explained image, leading deadfall down into the valley of this gum tree. Everything's sopping wet. Yeah, not much in the way of setup. Oh, I'm balancing here. 1/20th of a second, f10, ISO 100. Just me and nature. I'm going to chuck this image up, and yeah, I hope you like the images, and might end up back at the car where it's warm and dry. Here's this image. Joys of vlogging in the rain. So that's it, I'm going to wrap it up. Rain's definitely set in for the day. In fact, it could be getting a little bit heavier. It was a little misty drizzle before, but now starting to fall a bit heavier. So I'm going to do what I'm going to call it, and do what I do and go home. But yeah, thanks for coming along. Like I say, let me know what image you thought worked nicely in these conditions, particularly like the you know, the fallen branches, because they collect all that beautiful lushness of the rain, that nice glare that you get, and all the bracken and that comes to life. But yeah, pretty much it. Hopefully see you on the next one, and have a great week. Get out and take some images in the rain. Alright guys, see you then.